Hello everyone, welcome back to Tesla Plays Castlevania Dawn of Sorrow Definitive Edition Plus. So, I didn't have a chance to get around to doing this. So, yeah, unfortunately this will all have to be on screen. Dakarabi and Bugbear. Well, the Dakarabi is easy enough, but I need to get out of here now. Yeah, when you're trying to rush through this... Oops. It's not exactly as easy as you think, especially when you're trying to climb up this area. Because, yeah, a lot of enemies like to want to prevent you from using your bat. It was annoying. Level up. At least getting down was easy enough. Alright, so... gotta get the Dakarabi, so... So we need to go back here. The old rune was just like, seriously? Just gonna ignore me? Yeah, basically. It's her fault for taking so long to appear. Okay, that's just dirty. Now, there's a lot of item drops I'm also missing. I'll probably do that, show a full bestiary on like a New Game Plus or something. Probably on hard mode. Well, that didn't do me any good. Yeah, this area is... come on, there we go. Very badly put together. Oh, there we go. There you are. Oh, come on. Really? Come on. Thank you. Of course. Thank you. Okay. There's no easy way to get back to our work spot from here, so I'll just keep going this way. Really wish I had that magical ticket item. I can't seem to figure out how to get it. It's supposed to be just in Hammer Shop, but it's not, and I'm really annoyed on why. Like, the only thing I can think of is for some reason they took it out, but I didn't see anything in the update notes for that. So, who knows? Well, it didn't take that long to get back here, surprisingly. Okay, now... Bugbear, okay. Final Guard, and an Iron Golem, and an Alistair. Oh my god, there's so much that I had to spend. I only had one of. Well, a lot of them are in the pinnacle, so... I guess we'll go here first. So much for never having to come back here. Alright. Yeah, that's definitely not the way we need to go here. Well, that's one thing I need. You're not the annoying thing, though. The annoying thing is going to be the Iron Golem. But... Alright. Yeah, let's just ignore you guys. Got stuff I'm gonna need to do here. Why, thank you for letting me just pass by. That's nice of you. Thankfully, I don't need to get you guys. Not that you're as hard to deal with, now that I know the trick, but still. And here's another one I need. Well, that didn't take very long. Thank you. Cool. Okay, that's one less problem. Now, the other thing I need should be down here. Yep, there we go. Wait, really? The sword doesn't have a hitbox until he uses it. That's interesting. Okay, sure. Alright. Does this work good on you? I mean, kind of? Oh shit, really? Okay, getting behind him shouldn't matter too much if I'm just gonna be beating him with this. Okay, that did not take long at all. Cool. Okay then. I'm kind of perplexed by that. I thought that was gonna take longer. So, okay, we still need... Iron Golem, right, yeah. Can't I fight him somewhere in here? I know I've seen him in 2 spots. It's not there. Also, I was reminded to rely on one thing more often. This. Because, yeah, that's the fastest way to get MP back in this game. Yeah, that certainly helps. Oh, get out of the way. So, is this the spot? No. Where is... There we go. No? This has more of you guys in it. Oh wait, never mind. I'm not where I thought I was. Okay, that's not it either. Is it in here? No? Where did I see this thing? Alright. Because I can't seem to figure out where I saw him in here, then I'm just gonna have to go to that one spot in the Demon Guest House, I suppose. They just don't give you much room to fight him in there, but may not have a choice, though. Oh my god. Oh, let me... Man, it's hard to get through those because of the large frame. Nope, nope. Don't do that. Really? Go away. And now I know why they would let me pass. Because they can't stop me anyway. Alright. I love that they can't even stop me. Alright. Time to go to my dependable spot here. I also love how I can ignore those things entirely and they can't do anything to stop me. Alright, same old trick. Where's the amp? Where's the amp? Thank you. Okay. I have a better idea on how to fight this guy, I just don't know if it'll work. It's gonna depend on how aggressive he is. I'm gonna save state before I try this. Also, I'm gonna try equipping this. Well, that did work pretty well, to be honest. I just hate it when he begins with that. You just don't have much room to dodge anything he does. It's such a pain in my side. At least I have plenty of gold to buy these back. Because, yeah, this is gonna be a pain. Oh, I did it in one cycle that time. Yeah, no. We're not doing that. Yeah, if I'm gonna take that kind of damage, then we're not doing that. Alright. That was better. Level up. And we got it. Okay. Alright. So I guess we're done here. Okay, where is Black Panther? And we can equip this back for the time being. And yeah, we have caught up. Let's see, how long did that take us? Oh, not too long, honestly. Kind of impressed. So yeah, let's get a move on. Because yeah, we apparently have, like, a lot of stuff to still get, according to what Yoko's telling us. That's kind of obnoxious, but whatever. The Abyss. Oh, get down here. I hate it when enemies hide in the fucking ceiling. They do it just to waste time. Okay. They apparently will let you just heal up to deal with this guy. Okay. I saw him disappear. Yeah. This guy will always pick to hide in the ceiling. And I have a pretty good feeling he's going to be one of the more annoying enemies for us to deal with. Just because of his large health values. Oh. Actually, I have a question. Would Clump Soleus be better for this? You are a dark monster. I really don't know. Of course, if you would ever get down here to where I could see the damage. Nope. Yeah, it's good if you could hit him with it. Well, that does the job. Yeah, that's the way to go. He's just not wanting to fess it up. Why am I not surprised? Yeah, you're really not wanting to fess it up. I would really like you to do that. Unfortunately, you're really not wanting to do that. Yeah. Come on. Dude. I got the item drop before I got that. Just checking to see if there's anything that would make this easier. Not particularly, no. Okay. Thank you, Archdemon. This is against dark spells and attacks. I'm not even gonna bother trying to go back, because I have a feeling that I'm gonna need something. Go and kill you just so you don't pester me. There we go. I'm gonna... Actually, I need to be equipping the special weapon. Where is it? There it is. There we go. Yeah, this place is full of all kinds of traps. It's quite annoying, actually. Oh, you're just the fire one. I can deal with you. Another one. You again. You already got your soul power. Another one. Well, this would have been another place to get it if I wasn't gonna be lucky before. Yeah. There we go. You again? Go down to the sand and get... Hippogriff! Now I can do a high jump! I never need to use the bat. Well, okay. Never is a pretty big word, but it's not going to be as important, though. You're new, so we need to do something with that. Really? The demon. Prevent loss of mobility in sand. Cool. I'll take it. And that's another one down. There's lots of different creatures in here as we progress. We got it again! Alright. You guys again. Okay. Seeing a lot of old faces in here. Alright. You're new. And you don't do much. You have a lot of health, though. Yes, you do. You're going to be a huge pest. Soulless. Raise intelligence and lower strength. Okay. Don't need that for the time being, so I'll turn it off. You again. Okay. And you again. Man, I'm seeing you everywhere I go. Though I suppose you are called evil in this, so... Oh, come on, stop it with that shit. Thank you. Okay. Go and get the MP back. In case I need it. Melakota, attack with a tail. Well? That is something new we needed. So, I'm only missing one normal enemy? And that makes me nervous? But now we're at a boss. This boss could be extremely easy? Or extremely obnoxious. Would you like to know how to trivialize this? Same as death, actually. Though, believe it or not, it's even easier than he was. If you choose to fight him this way, that is. Yep, you could just do that. Just be sure you have lots of recovery with MP. Or you could just do that. Yeah, the warp slash just completely trivializes this. What just happened? I'm sorry, what just happened? Did I just accidentally warp out of the room in the middle of his death animation? Okay, let's be serious. Let's try fighting him the way the game probably expected you to. You didn't have the Alucard sword normally for this, and you may not come here with final guard. So what happens if you don't have either of those? Well, quite frankly, you're in for a very obnoxious battle, let me just say. Because then you really have to watch the patterns, because... And I messed that one up. Damn it. Actually, what would help if I would equip Black Panther? That's what's supposed to happen when you don't accidentally warp out of the room. %? What? But I'm missing something, right? Wait a moment. I know what's going on here. It's the Black Panther enemy. Normally you're supposed to get the Black Panther power from him, but I haven't fought him yet. I'm guessing the game didn't account for adding him to the bestiary yet, but I didn't have to be concerned, apparently. Well, I have another one. And now that I have 100% completion, we need to actually backtrack at this point. I think, anyway. We'll be finding out soon. Because there is one thing we're missing now. Ugh. There it is. Chaos Ring. Okay, this is draws power from Chaos. I can now use whatever I want. It doesn't matter, I can just go full ham with it. Sadly, this did matter a lot more in Art of Sorrow compared to this game, because in that game, you certainly had a lot to work with. Yeah, this is kind of ridiculous. Actually, you know what? We just recently got the Abaddon power, which lets you just summon Locust of your own that shoots all around ahead of you. And it's kind of ridiculous. This thing hits so many times, it's crazy. Kotetsu. Oh, you can do normal attacks. You just choose not to very often. Well, may as well. Well, you were in a very bad position, weren't you? Not that there's a good position with the death power out, but still. Well, it doesn't really matter what I have to spend now. I've got the Chaos Ring. Being under percent matters little to me now. It'd have to actually be something I like using, and... well, I don't know if you've noticed throughout the playthrough, but there's very few things I actually like using. Very few, in fact. So how are things going? Think I need to buckle down for the last dash? Because you're trying hard, so may I help you? Well, first we're going to be doing this. Bladbolg. Abaddon. I can get it back. This becomes... Valmenway. Valmenwu? Anyways, it used to be called the Valman Way, but apparently this is what it's supposed to be called. It's supposed to be like Holy Sword or whatever in another language. Malakoda, which I need that for two things, right? Okay, so first, I'm gonna show off what this one is. Miramasa. Miramasa. Where is it? Sword of the Macabre Reputation. I need a proper test for this. Let's see. That's actually not bad. Oh, but you can't use it while ducking. That's problematic. But it does hit multiple times, so not too bad. So, okay. Oops, wrong button. So we also need it for this. Nebula was crafted. I don't think that's what you normally got in the original, so this is probably much different. Final Guard. Death. So that's what I needed it for. Death Scythe. Okay. Holy Chain with a will all its own. Okay. That's not bad, honestly. Having a whip blade that's actually reasonably powerful, that's not bad. I could dig it. The super attack's also really good. Like, powerful. It does push you forward, though, so I imagine that could be a problem. We do need to get the boss souls back, but yeah, I'm totally okay with this. It used to be that the Valman Way was the only one worth getting in the original game, because the others just couldn't hold a candle to it in terms of power. But this ain't bad. Let's see, we also got Death Scythe. Scythe used by Death to reap souls. In the original game, people claimed that you had a higher chance of getting souls. When you killed with this. I'm not sure if that's true in this one, though. It's powerful, though. Really? Summons a skull to fight one of your opponents, huh? Damn. That's like double damage if they're close. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, so first we need to go to the Mine of Judgment. Also, we need to equip the true best weapon in this game, the Volmanwu. I guess that's how you're supposed to call it. It's basically the Crusagram. Also, I no longer need that equipped. Let's see. Alright, we got that back. Well, I'll keep Black Panther on for the moment, because we're gonna need to... go a little bit backwards in the abyss. Just a little bit, though. It'll give us time to take this for a spin before the end. Kinda sucks you have to wait till the final dungeon to reasonably get this, though. Since you need the final normal boss soul to get it. Kinda sucks, honestly, but what you gonna do? Level up. Yeah, get out of my way. That guy's like, what the fuck is this shit, man? There we go. Got rid of the Black Panther, and thankfully he's not the Black Panther from a Marvel, otherwise I'd be screwed, but... There we go. Now let's just finish the game. I definitely should have time to squeeze it in. We haven't been doing it that long. Yeah, not even an hour yet. There we go. I did not want to be fancy for working around spikes in this area. So... But we're through the worst of it now. So that's the very end. Now there is supposedly a secret area you can go to where you can fight the final boss of Julius mode as Soma, but I really don't know where it is, and I don't care to look. I might track it down one of these days, but right now I just want to finish this mode so I can do something else. Ugh. Soma? What happened? He arrived too late, quite simply. He gained dominance over a calamitous demon. I tried to prevent the summoning ritual from happening, but... Your dark power failed to overcome the power I gained from the sacrifice. Sacrifice? Celia. Such an unseemly sight. Be gone. You killed your own ally? She had always dreamed of seeing the Dark Lord. She served me to the end and my becoming. She should feel honored. Not only that, she even helped me take care of that pesky Aricado. Huh? He's right. His sacrifice reversed the flow of my dark power. The stage is now set. We shall see whose power of dominance prevails. What? This cannot be. My dominance should be complete. So that's what's happening. Aricado, what's going on? The power of dominance isn't easily contained. He isn't like you. His soul can't withstand a power that intense. Dude, he is like a freaking 17-year-old schoolboy, alright? He's not exactly the most special person ever. He rose to the challenge, yes, but quit talking like he's like some sort of chosen one or whatever. Like, why is it that his soul can handle it, but not Dmitri's? The logic doesn't quite add up here. Liar, I've heard enough from you. Go. Aricado! I'm the chosen one. I'm the Dark Lord. Shall not succumb to the power. Ugh. It's useless. You can't control it. Ugh. Yeah, I think he's dead. I think at this point it's less that his soul couldn't handle it, and more like his body couldn't handle that much. And really, I don't think Soma could handle this either. Demons under his dominance, they fused as one? Playing this out would be a disaster. It must end here. Yeah, basically. Yeah, using Abaddon during this isn't really worth it, since it's such a small target. Don't worry, that's not gonna be the case for very long. Also, it's just me, or does this boss really give off Ninja Gaiden vibes here? At least the first phase does. I'm not sure about this one, but... yeah, now we're getting into the real fight here. This fight is really obnoxious. Not so much because of the giant dude, but these things, the hands that spawn to try to go after you, yeah, they're the real problem here. Because when this guy gets really close for comfort, yeah, those things start piling up fast. Be careful though, he can actually do that, yeah, with his hand. Yeah, between the little hands that chase after you and that move, you have a lot to watch out for. Doesn't help that it's really hard to kill him just because of his insane HP value. If you don't have the Chaos Ring, good fucking luck. Because, yeah, you're not gonna have enough MP to really sustain your, resources long, and at that point, the fight becomes about 100 times more difficult. Okay, we got rid of the leg, but that's not the end of the fight. Oh no, far from it. Now, when you defeat one part of the body, he starts becoming more aggressive with the little hands. Starts shooting them more often. Damn it. Leave me alone. Yeah, this fight goes on for a very long time. It really says something when having the Chaos Ring only barely makes the fight manageable. I think they went a little overboard. Yeah, they kinda did. Yeah. Damn it. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, you have no choice but to just trick him into backing off at that point. You can't dodge any of his moves. And that makes this fight really obnoxious. Oh my god. How long is this fight gonna go on? Thank you, finally. Stop! Oh, thank God Power of Friendship got rid of it all. What are you doing? This place won't hold. We have to get out. Yes, excuse him trying to take a moment to breathe after almost being completely consumed there, Aricado. I mean, you could have at least helped him. It's finally over. We're finished here. Let's go. Soma, what's wrong? Tell me, just what is the Dark Lord? Well, see, I told you wasn't necessarily wrong. Dark Lord is the entity opposite to God. Then that means there will always be a need for a Dark Lord. All because I ducked out from becoming the next in line. Don't misconstrue me. He's not. He's literally saying exactly what you were saying, just in a different way. Perhaps there's a need for the Dark Lord. But there's no reason at all for you to become the Dark Lord. But if it weren't for me, none of this would have happened. Neither a god nor a demon. You're only human. You have no chance at ever achieving perfection. Or are you saying you want to be the Dark Lord? No, of course not. Then stay true to that. Look. There are people waiting for you. Don't break their hearts. Everyone. You kept your promise. During this timeline. Welcome back, Soma. Looks like you're all done. Your face says it all. Aricado, you're right. Suddenly Mina? Where's she been this whole time? What are you doing here? What do you mean? I was so worried. Oh, Mina, I'm sorry. Don't cry. Gotcha. Welcome back, Soma. You could be a little brat, you know. Or Soma. She'll have you wrapped around her finger. Oh, without a doubt. I'd like to be wrapped around Yoko's finger. Oh my god, dude. They ruined this guy in the sequel, I swear. What are you saying? We're not like that. That's right. No need to be bashful, you two. Insert a laugh track. The world needs a Dark Lord who will emerge, even if it's not you, Soma. Oh, that's certainly foreboding. Boss Rush mode has been unlocked. Oh yeah, I still need to do that, don't I? Damn it. Sun mode has been unlocked. We're not quite done yet. I still gotta show off Boss Rush. But yeah, this is definitely better than the original by quite a bit, but I'm still not a fan of some of the mechanics, though. Having to use souls to get good weapons still feels harsh, especially considering how annoying it is to get a lot of them. And I don't think boss rush is even possible without the Chaos Ring, so that's a problem. Or at least I should say it's not easy to get a good time. Okay, doing good so far. Oh, come on. Okay. Yeah, I better heal up. Oh no. Well, this has to do with the first phase. Good. I didn't let him use his attack to waste time. But man, there's a lot of bosses to fight. Oh, come on. Thank you, finally. Really? You're facing death after Abaddon? Well, we got some. RPG. Yeah, that's definitely not as useful. There we go. Okay. Damn it. Well, that is killing them faster by using... Yeah, definitely. So there's 3 different weapons you can get. Oh, come on, just die, buddy. Thank you. Just in case. Because I didn't have much health left to fight this guy with. And... Oh, never mind. This is... armor? I think they changed this. Where is Test Road? There we go. I'm not even bothering to see how good it is, because the time's already counting against us. Time to get the last thing. That went smoothly. Now for this thing. Oh, fuck off. Oh, come on. There we go. At least he didn't try to corner me. Really? And we get nunchakas. This is all different? A fellow chucker, eh? That is creative, that they created a whole new weapon type. Too bad I can't just destroy projectiles with that. That'd be kind of cool. I mean, it's an interesting weapon. Just kind of weak when you consider that I already have the best weapons in the game. It would be kind of nice if this was just in the game somewhere that you could find earlier in the game, but anyways, let's talk about the Death Robe. Robe was worn by Death. Okay, so it heavily increases your intelligence, but other stats, not so much. Now, I wonder if it has chances of, like, dropping, like, item or soul drop rates, though. I'm not sure. But yeah, that is truly done, with everything but doing hard mode. And hard mode kind of frightens me, to be honest. So, it'll be a while before I attempt that. We do have Julius mode to do, however. So, we'll be doing that next. As far as summon mode's concerned, it's certainly more plausible now than it ever was before. But between the two of them, I would still say that Aria of Sorrow is still the better one, in my opinion. Even with the changes here, I'd still say Aria of Sorrow is the better experience. Especially if you're using a mod that fixes the luck stat and also makes some of the soul powers a bit more viable, which some have done. Yeah, certainly better. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I will talk to you later. See ya.